2. Me.
What's going on, guys? My name is Tuimi, and because today is the 10th anniversary of Skylanders, I thought I would return back to my Skylanders backstory series. It has been over a year since I made a video in the series, but I am here to give a triumphant return to it. So today we're going to be talking about Eruptor, and I thought this would be a good Skylander to pick for this series because Eruptor kind of represents Skylanders, and the main reason I think that is because he represented the Skylanders series in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Anyway, let's talk about Eruptor. So Eruptor used to live on a volcano that was also a floating island. Just keep in mind that Skylands is a land of floating islands. But for some reason, this volcanic island was lower than all the other islands. Like, it was at the bottom of like where most of the typical floating islands are. I don't know how floating island places, lands work. It's kind of hard to say. But yeah, anyway, it was lower. So yeah, Eruptor lived inside this volcano with all of his people. We're gonna call them the lava creatures. And yeah, one day the volcano just decided to like erupt and yeeted all of Eruptor's people out of the volcano, because that's what happens when volcanoes erupt. So they all got erupted out, or yeeted out of there, and what happened was they ended up going to all of the islands above them. Like, I know it's weird, Skylands is a bunch of floating islands, but keep in mind this, Volcano Island was much lower than all the other islands, so they got thrown to the islands above them. Now, Eruptor's people, or the lava creatures, you know, had never been to the upper reaches of Skylands, and the Mabu and all those people that normally lived there had no idea, like, anything about the lava creatures, and yeah, this led to a lot of disagreements and stuff like that. So mainly, the lava creatures were very hard to understand for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what it says. They're hard to understand, and they're also hot-headed, no pun intended. But what happened was they just burned down everyone's, like, villages, and, like, everything was just burnt to the ground, ashes, like, a bunch of people died and stuff like that. Like, poor Mabu, we're having a very sad day because of all these, like, random lava creatures coming into the surface. Like, they were just, like, distraught over this. Like, they were just burning down everything. So, totally unrelated to all of this burning and ashes, Eruptor, you know, he wasn't a bad dude. He was the least angry of all of his people, and for some reason that caught the attention of Master Eon. Probably had to do with the fact that he just like was annoyed by trolls and was like murdering them all. So he was just murdering all these trolls, and Master Eon's like, yo, I need this guy for the Skylands. But he totally ignored the fact that like all the other lava creatures were burning down all these Mabu villages and just killing everyone. He totally ignored the fact, but he's like, you know, I really like this Eruptor guy. Like, maybe we should get him for the Skylanders team. And that's what happened. So, yeah, that is pretty much the backstory of Eruptor. I don't really know what happened in the aftermath of all these villages being burned down, but, like, rest in peace to all the Mabu that lost their lives, of course. But yeah, we'll never know if Master Eon sent the Skylanders to stop them or anything like that. We'll just never know. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. I just want to say happy 10th anniversary of Skylanders. Like, this just blows my mind that it's been out for that long. I still don't really believe it. Like, it feels like a few weeks ago that I started playing Skylanders. And of course I want to just thank Activision, Toys for Bob, and Beanox, like, you know, for making these amazing games and coming up with this awesome idea and letting us, you know, enjoy it. So yeah, that's all I have. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. I want to hear what you guys think about this whole shebang. Like, let me know in the comments what you think about Eruptor's backstory. But yeah, other than that, goodbye everyone. Before I go, I would like to give a huge shout out to my Psyduck gods, where we got Skylanders Dude, Ignite the Fire, and Jackcraft7. I'd also like to give a shout out to my Power Rangers, where we got Blue and King Toast. And I would also like to thank all of my Gusto Cult members. I am so blessed by the generosity of all of you. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.